Welcome back to the Blue Podcast. This is the Purple Show, and we're back with another week where there's actually been some games, apart from one league. Don't know if you noticed which one. Well, I mean, actually, to be fair, there's two people missing. So, but luckily we've got the lovely Ubaid coming in to cover for Dan. He's dying again. One of these days, he might actually be fit enough to come to a shoot.
I've met him once.
He's literally met him once in this entire time.
Get well soon, Dan.
We do. You're too nice. We do wish him well. We do wish him to get back soon. If he doesn't die, I will kill him. But let's crack into things then and talk about all these leagues.
Yeah.
I guess the only real bit of extra news is that obviously the League of Portugal just decided not to play any games this week.
Well, yeah, they had their cup competition this weekend, so no matches.
Yeah.
It's a free day, really.
So Tom is here. Tom did come in.
No, fair.
He's just
Come
come in.
Come say hello.
Yeah, I like the shirt, by the way. I like the Juventus. But
Hi, mate.
he is here.
I'm here.
He's just decided because he's got nothing to talk about.
There's no point in me.
No, that's very true.
Point.
I've got pasta that I want to eat.
Yeah.
So.
Fair.
I'm assuming a different show later.
No,
Yeah.
I respect it.
He may or may not be on other stuff, so we'll see. But I guess without them, I guess we would best to start with you, Lloyd. Talk about La Liga.
Barcelona again. They can't stop scoring. It's now 33 goals in 10 matches. 5-1 at home against Sevilla, so Carlos probably not very happy, but I can imagine that's probably something that he would have expected going to the Camp Nou. Lewandowski, I mean, it's now 12 goals in 10 matches for him in La Liga. He's been an absolute joke this season. I mean, just all in Pedri popping in with another goal. He's looked really good. All in all, they look incredible. To put it bluntly, they look really, really good. They probably are the most informed team in Europe right now.
Oh, 100%. I think Lewandowski and Flick are both that's just a deadly pairing. But I want you to talk about, hopefully, their main man off the bench.
Torre, 2 goals.
Pablo Torre scoring again. This man is a football manager wonderkid.
He's young, right?
So
he's
good.
He's 21.
Yeah, he's
21.
really good.
21.
What club was it again that he came through? I forget what it was.
It's not Valencia.
No, it's not Valencia.
Villarreal?
No, it was a smaller team than that. It was second division, third division.
Deportivo Rayo Cantabria.
Racing Santander.
And then to Racing Santander.
Yeah.
I always used to sign this guy, and then Barca picked him up, and his potential just went off a cliff for some reason in the game. And then suddenly he's...
All your knowledge is based off Football Manager.
Yeah.
We notice that every week. It's just his knowledge is based off FM. We get rid of it, he's finished.
There's always...
Guess what? FM's a good game.
No, I agree, but all your knowledge can't come from that. Come on.
No. Not all my knowledge, just most of it.
Athletic Club got a big 4-1 victory at home against Espanyol. Iñaki Williams got 2 goals. Alex Berenguer got 2 goals and an assist. A goal and 2 assists rather. So you can imagine who I'm going to be picking for my midfielder. But
where's the other Williams brother? Is he playing now?
he is in the starting 11 and got an assist.
Right.
Yeah, he is. He's back in the team. You know, obviously they had all of that sort of transfer rumours with him going to Barcelona. I feel like that will be inevitable. That will happen when
Rafinha's tweets and Instagram posts about it. He was fucking pissed.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, Rafinha. Incredible, incredible this season. He is on fire. You know, playing on that left-hand side as a left-footed player is not always the easiest thing in the modern game, but he's absolutely smashing it.
He'll get binned for Williams, but I feel like another big club.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know if he does.
I don't think he will.
No, because he'll want to start, and if he doesn't start, he'll ask to leave.
But even what he did.
Do you reckon? I think because Rafinha's been a bench player before, and I feel like with
he's already complaining. He hasn't even arrived yet. He's already complaining about it.
If you're playing at one of the biggest clubs in the world, if you're on the bench like every once in a while, surely you're not going to put up that much of a fuss, right? I mean, Barcelona is one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like as a club like Man United is going to make a bitch. You know they are. We are.
It's not going to Man United.
Not at all.
It's not going to Man United.
He's got more of a chance of going to Arsenal than United.
Yes, he does.
I'm telling you now.
100%.
We'll go to Arsenal then.
I'm just going to fucking Fulham than United.
Yeah, true.
Well, the next Willian brother. No, I reckon he moves. I reckon he goes to another big club.
He's had a great season. Did well for
a big club. but not Man United.
He's scream. No, I don't know because he knows it's that kind of thing where it screams like when Jadon Sancho was linked with us for like 2 years. I reckon that's going to start in a bit with repeat. It will start.
But look at Sancho.
Whether or not he
now.
actually comes
that
to us
doesn't
or not,
happen.
Right, but who's Sancho doing well for now? Chelsea, not United.
Yeah.
Well,
So
good
it's kind of a running. There's a
good,
rolling joke here. If you go to
good
Man United, it's
strong
going to be
word.
shit.
I mean, you get.
Well, I don't think he's not started too badly, but this is the European show and
Palmer
not
had a
the,
stinker
not the
for
Premier League show.
Yeah, true.
But
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Real Madrid got a win, 2-1 victory away from home against Celta Vigo. Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappe both on the score sheet. So both of them firing. I mean, of course, yesterday in the Champions League, Vinicius scored a hat-trick. So he's on fire. He's probably been Real Madrid's best player so far this season, you would have to say. And Las Palmas won their first game of the season. Got their first win, and Fabio Silva got on the score sheet. So
my
that's
It really is.
that's pretty rare. No, and Ollie McBurney got an assist off from the bench. So
Sorry, guys. There's just a pig that's just flying above.
I
us
mean,
right now.
this is great. This is crazy stuff, and it actually means that Valencia are bottom of La Liga now. So Las Palmas have overtaken them.
Oh no.
Ruben Baraja's side really struggling. Last season they were impeccable. Really, really good defensively. I remember looking at their team. I was looking at the teams like before the season started last year, and I thought, there's so many youth players in here. I don't think they're going to do too well. Then they absolutely smashed it off the park and finished inside the top half. But
I mean, if
this
things
year
don't
it's
change-
not working.
No.
I mean, it was an even game, really. Not too one-sided, but yeah, they need to pick results up faster, Valencia, or they are going to get left behind. Real Sociedad got a big win away from home against Girona, which now puts Real Sociedad above them on the level on points. They're beginning to slowly pick it up. Real Sociedad, it's 2 wins in their last 3 in the league now. Oyarzabal scoring the goals. Real Betis away from home, 2-1 win for them against Osasuna. Osasuna have been very good this season so far, so big result for them. And I just want to talk about a game I did watch Deportivo Alaves versus Real Valladolid. Mamadou Silla did not score a La Liga goal or get an assist in 47 appearances across like 8-9 seasons. He got a goal and an assist and got man of the match. So he finally got on the score sheet and got his goal contributions.
Is he a goalkeeper? Or
He is a
something?
striker.
Oh
no.
So 47 La Liga matches without a goal contribution, but he was brilliant and they got a massive win, which
You're not even a
puts
striker
them
at
up
that
to
point.
18th. But yeah, no, he's been a bit part player for certain teams over the years. He's not really ever nailed a starting position, which is understandable if you've not scored in 47 games. But all in all, that was La Liga this week, and Barcelona remain top. Real Madrid second, 3 points behind. Atletico Madrid 7 points off the summit.
I'm surprised Real Madrid just done it. I really am. I thought Barca would be like clear. by
You know,
now,
you
but-
look at that results, you think they should be like,
Real
5
Madrid aren't fully
points,
clicking
yeah,
yet.
yeah.
They're still taking time for them.
But I believe next week is El Clasico.
It is.
So that I mean, if Real Madrid's tactics don't like sort themselves out, like
Oh,
it's
it's
sold
sold
out.
out, yeah.
well, I'm not surprised.
It would
it's El
be, yeah.
Clasico.
I would be
what
quite-
do you mean?
I would
it's
be
not-
quite
it would-
surprised.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. It's
I think
quick. It's the
Barcelona
biggest.
will take it.
Is it the biggest game in football? I'd probably say.
I would say it is for me. I think it is, and I think all in all, there's actually another part to this. Real Madrid are currently 42 games unbeaten in La Liga, I believe, 42 or 43.
Oh,
If they
yeah.
remain unbeaten in the next game, they hold the record for the most matches unbeaten in La Liga history. In a
But
row.
I think Barca will dick them. I mean,
think
based on
Barca
how
will
they,
take it.
based on form, Real Madrid are not on good form at the
I
moment.
don't
They
know.
lost.
Is that the Bernabeu?
They
Don't
had-
write off Real Madrid.
We saw them yesterday with 2-0 down and won 5-2.
Never write off. Well, yeah, Liverpool
Yeah,
were
but
2-0
Dortmund-
2-0 up
Dortmund's a good
against
team.
No,
Real
no.
Madrid, and we lost 5-2. So
Exactly.
They went 2-0 down. They
And
defended.
they turned it around.
Who they lost? Alaba and Carvajal. Who else is out from their back line? I swear there's somebody else.
Militao, I think, is...
Militao is still
I
out.
think he's
Militao's in.
He's in, okay.
He's
He
in.
must have come
The
up.
back four at the moment: Vasquez, Militao, Rudiger, Mendy. Midfield three of Bellingham, Valverde, and Modric, and a front three of Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Vinicius.
That's it. Is it Camavinga who's out?
Camavinga. Well, I think Camavinga's back.
Camavinga and Tchouaméni
Tchouaméni.
both on the bench. They both came on.
Okay.
The injuries at the moment: Brahim Diaz, David
it's fine.
Alaba, and Danny Carvajal.
That's
so
it, yeah.
all in all,
Need another
they've still got a pretty strong team.
I mean,
so.
I didn't watch the game yesterday, but I did see the goal, Jamie Gittins' goal, and I felt like it was Vasquez not tracking the run that allowed him just to tap that in.
Well, he pretty much is like almost sort of a winger
I was gonna
playing
say,
fullback.
Vasquez is a winger who was converted as a fullback
So
and
it's-
has just done bits there.
But who, I mean, again, Rafinha on the left hand side is going to have a field day. I think I rate him like stepping in and like helping out and stuff, like just because he's not a right back.
Well, Lloyd, would you say there's still an issue with Real Madrid with Mbappe? Because I feel like there's still an issue there.
I think there is a little bit. The link up plays not clicking. There's been multiple times where Vinicius could potentially pass to Mbappe or Mbappe could pass to Vinicius. They don't do it. They go by themselves. I think that's natural when you've got such like elite level players who want to be the best players in the team. I think you saw that sometimes with Neymar, Messi and Mbappe. At times there would be Neymar not passing or Messi would want to just go himself, which, you know, he's Messi, it's fair enough. But I mean, all in all, yeah, it's a little bit of an issue. I think it'll be solved though. Mbappe's still firing. He's still got like here he goes. He got six goals, 1 assist in 9 games. I mean, it's not bad. It's good. It's still really good.
Well, I mean, I guess tune in next week for our next Purple Show when we're going to talk about El Clasico.
It's going to be big.
It's going to be a massive week for you. You need to like on your A game.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Maybe go and buy a Real Madrid shirt. Actually, might be.
Go and buy a
maybe
Real
go to the
Madrid
game.
shirt. Yeah,
Maybe go to the game.
We'll fly you to Spain. We'll go. To
Yeah, if I have the funds.
Yeah, maybe we'll see what Carlos thinks as well, maybe. But let's push on now. Let's move into some of these. I'm going to quickly run through the Bundesliga, and then we'll pass over to you guys. Got a little bit more time because obviously Tom's just not got anything to say.
Hi guys.
Apart from that, Bayern stuffed Stuttgart. Stuttgart playing well, but Bayern are just too good. Kane scored a hat-trick.
Yeah, Vincent Kompany rolling.
Yeah. I mean, is it Vincent Kompany rolling, or is it just Bayern have an amazing squad and he just has to sit there and...
Well, they did not win the
They
league.
didn't do it last
Did
year,
not win the league
so-
last season, so...
That's
Maybe
also
that's just
because
they're
Leverkusen
overcoached.
were
In all fairness,
ridiculous.
that's the thing with Real Madrid. Zidane just left them to do their thing. They won everything, and I think that's the same thing with companies. Like, I'm not going to try and teach you tactics because I'm just going to let you be free and stuff. But
I mean,
oh my
I
goodness,
do
Jesus.
think that the thing is, right, you look at Bundesliga defence, especially like the lower team. You're not saying Stuttgart is one, but when you come up against someone like Harry Kane, you know what's going to happen. Like Kane's got such quality against like the lower teams in the Bundesliga. He's going to bag like 3 or 4 a game.
I mean, Stuttgart are battling for Champions League.
No, yeah, don't get me wrong.
but to get kind of destroyed like that, it's like okay.
Well,
I understand where
but
you
you do look at the Bayern Munich team and look at how much money they've spent. It makes sense.
because they never used to spend money, but nowadays.
And they did lose, Stuttgart did lose a few players to Borussia Dortmund in the summer,
Yes.
so...
Who scraped a win against St. Pauli, although what I will say is that the goal St. Pauli scored was an absolute screamer from a man I'm surprised isn't English, Smith. He's German apparently. I would have thought he'd be British, but there you go. Sounds like he'd be down the boozer, a pint in hand,
They do that in Germany, you know that, right?
Yeah, they have Oktoberfest.
It's
Like,
literally
come
the
on.
same thing.
Flag across the chest, firework up his arse, classic like British beer, like geezer, like that kind of guy. But no, he scored a really good goal. I'm going to move on quick.
Oh, I want to bring it back to Kompany quickly. How good of a job do you think he's doing?
It's all right.
Doing
He's doing fine. You can only judge him on if he wins the Bundesliga or not. That's the
Right.
thing. You have to win the Bundesliga and then challenge for the Champions League, and you're judged on that.
Yeah.
You can play well and then lose the Bundesliga and get sacked, aka Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah.
Did they play in the Champions League yesterday, or was it today they're playing?
I think it's today.
Today.
I'm pretty sure it's
I'm
today.
certain.
Another winner from
Barcelona, sorry, they've got Barcelona today.
Do they?
Champions League.
Oh,
Wow.
damn, that's a massive game.
Sorry, yeah, they've got Barcelona away.
Barca got some tough fixtures. Damn, this is a real test for them. Bayer Leverkusen 1-2-1. Boniface scored a 72nd minute winner. They now have to go to Brest
Tough game.
in the week. One of us had a penalty saved by Kevin Trapp, though. Another good game from a goalkeeper in the Bundesliga. But yeah, and Omar Marmoush scored again. Obviously, he was my shout for striker of the week last week. He just keeps scoring.
Yeah.
And this is probably going to be the next man that Dortmund sign next time. Let's be honest. It's signed the top goal scorer every season.
Yeah, well, you never know. He could even potentially even go to another club.
United.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see, but I'd undermine me. Gladbach 1-3 at Heidenheim. Again, you probably should expect them to beat Heidenheim. It's an easy game, but again, 3-2 win there. Freiburg 1-3-1 at Augsburg.
Yeah.
And then a 3-1 win again. It's 2 in a row now. Hoffenheim against Bochum, where Kramaric scored. That man is the most unlucky man in football. He missed out on the Leicester season because he went out on loan. He could have been a Premier League winner, but he went out on loan.
He kind of flopped at Leicester, though.
That's what I was about to say. There was a reason he went out on loan because he wasn't good enough. And
Yeah.
that's just kind of
But
how it is.
Unlucky.
Yeah, exactly.
If he just sat in the reserves, he could have got a Premier League winners medal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
There's
got
a Premier League winners medal.
I don't know. There's a reason he wasn't.
But if he went,
reserves,
do you really think like when he went out on loan, he thought, yeah, you know what, this Leicester City team are going to be Premier
Yeah,
League
exactly,
champions
yeah.
at the end of the season?
Bro,
I'm gonna be
if I'm Kramaric in January, I'm begging them down the phone to cancel that loan deal. I'm like, please, just send me back. I'm paying. Xavi Simons scored again as Leipzig beat Mainz.
He's ridiculous.
Yep. Union Berlin are back to what they expect with a 2-0 win at Holster Kiel. And then Werder Bremen beat Wolfsburg, who, Wolfsburg down to 13th now. Hasenhüttl's just not doing a good enough job at this point.
They're such a mid-table team. Do you know what I mean? They remind me of like Crystal Palace, where they're always just like mid-table.
But you remember
now.
like the 2010s and stuff when they were like battling for the
when
league
they had
with
like
Naldo.
KDB.
When they had like
KDB.
Draxler was at them at
was
some
there.
point.
Who was there? They had like a good striker as well.
Did they have Wolfswinkel at one point? I think.
Yeah, maybe that was it. They had a really good strike.
I want to say Slimani as well.
Slimani
I think
was
Slimani
there,
played
yeah.
for them.
They had a really good, like, solid team. It was kind of mad. But they dropped down to 13th. They really could do with a rebuild.
Yeah.
I think they had Marmoush. Marmoush was there last year, and now he's
Yeah.
at Frankfurt.
Yeah.
He's banging. But again, Frankfurt always do that, though. They had that front three. What was it? It was Plia, Jovic, and one other.
Oh yeah.
You
Haller.
That was it. Sebastian
That's a
Haller.
good team.
Yeah. That's
They always
three
have like a
players.
couple of amazing strikers, but that's just a quick rundown of the Bundesliga. Nothing major happened. The big teams won. That's about it. Let's move over to our special guest presenter this week, Ubaid. Talk us through the Serie A.
If I butcher any of these names, don't roast me.
We will be
start
clipping
with
them and sharing them.
Fiorentina. So
Yep.
won 6-0 away against Lecce.
No, you got that right.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
Smashed it, mate.
Yeah.
Smashing it.
Yeah, what's his name? Caltadi and Colpani.
Cole
They
Palmer.
both got a brace.
Cole Palmer.
Copani.
Oh, is that where he went on Sunday? Because he wasn't at Anfield. Because he wasn't.
I knew that was coming.
That's funny, mate. I love it.
Sorry, he's
It's just throw you off.
Okay, one second. Yeah, so we'll move on. Roma lost 1-0 to Inter. Martinez scored. Juventus won. It was quite late. It was an own goal against Lazio. Bologna, they lost Thiago Motta. They've only won one game, but they've drawn 6. So they're mid-table.
So is it a goal scoring thing?
How many games have been played in the league?
8 games.
So they've won 1, drawn 6, lost 1.
They've
Yeah.
scored 9.
That is
They're good.
wild.
They've scored 9, conceded 9.
No, wait.
They're a Champions League team.
They've scored 11. They've scored 9, conceded 11.
Okay, so they've got a
it's
negative.
thing,
Yeah. I was going to say, because I've got a friend who supports them and they're Champions League, and my friend's just like, well, why have you got rid of a manager to, you've got Thiago Motta, a good manager, got rid of him to Juventus, who are now doing really well. It just doesn't make sense.
But there was no. Once they realised they wanted Motta, there wasn't going to be much.
Yeah, but you also then got rid of your best players. Xerxes left.
There was no. I don't think
left.
it's not a choice. Although to be fair, Xerxes might be going to Bayern.
Yeah, to be fair, Xerxes been a shocking signing. I'm sorry, but he's not been good enough.
I just think he's just the right. I don't know. I don't know.
Trying to play Bruno.
Let's not talk about Man United. It's just depressing.
AC Milan won. They were down to 10 men, but an early goal from Chukwueze. Also, I just want to say, Pulisic's doing well again. He's got 5 goals.
Yes, I had a message about this because obviously, of course, Dan is dying in his own way, but he did send me a text about some stuff that he wanted me to talk about.
Didn't Pulisic score from a corner?
He did last night.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the form of Christian Pulisic is ridiculous. Apparently.
Yeah.
He's living up to the LeBron James of soccer household name.
No.
That's a painful one.
Well, he's actually fit. He's not pulling his hamstring.
He's fit.
Yeah.
Is he?
The thing is, he was a great player at Chelsea. That's the thing. When you look at him, when he played, he was really that FA Cup against Arsenal. He would have won if he didn't get injured.
Still remember that lockdown game against
Literally, that FA Cup is still on goal. If he doesn't get injured, you win that game.
I mean, he pulled his hamstring going past 3 players.
Yeah, once he was running, that's what I mean. We know he's a good player. It's just unlucky, I guess.
In the Serie A, 5 goals and 3 assists in 8 games. In the Champions League, 2 goals in 3 games.
Yeah, that's
so
a great return.
He's a great return. I mean, I don't know if he's playing off the right or the left. I think he's doing a bit of both. But obviously, you've got Rafael Leao in there as well.
off the left.
Who's had a couple of really good seasons recently. I think they're just missing that kind of midfield linchpin that's just kind of tying it all together. And there was links in the press, on Twitter this morning, linking
Twitter
or X as we're not
really comparable.
That Tonali has been linked to a massive £67 million return to the club from Newcastle.
I don't think he leaves.
No,
I don't think
that's the current rumour. And I mean, obviously, he's been pretty pissed in England. He's not had a good time in England. He's not happy.
But he's all done for betting.
Well,
so
he
would be happy.
And obviously, he didn't want to leave in the first place. So now, if they've got a bit of money, you make that one signing. Do they go back challenging for the Serie A again?
Well, they did send them to the local Wetherspoons, didn't they? The Newcastle players. So that was pretty interesting. But I mean, all in all, yeah. Just where are Milan in the table?
Milan are they're 4th.
Fourth. Okay, so they're not doing too badly under Fonseca.
They're only 5 points off the top.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll win it, but they'll be in anywhere else.
It's close though.
Mhm.
I don't know if they have enough to stay with the other 3.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Who's top then?
Napoli. Oh, we need to talk about Napoli. Of course, Conte.
Conte crushing it again.
Yeah, a 1-0 win away.
I love
it was a penalty from Varese, whatever his name is, but he's such
Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, when he was in the Euros, I was like,
Just
get
on the
this
right?
man at Chelsea.
He's
such a. I think he's better than Leao. I know a lot of people like Leao.
Who's better than Leao?
Kvaratskhelia. One's more of a traditional winger, whilst the other one is a striker that can move to the left.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree. I think Rafael Leão, the difference I think for me is Kvaratskhelia kind of has to be in a team around him, where I find that Leão can kind of, Milan aren't playing well, he will just take it and take it himself.
Our last season, the season before when they won the league, Kvaratskhelia was putting it on a plate for Osimhen every time. Yeah. And it's just incredible.
Don't get me wrong, that game against Portugal that Georgia won in the Euros, he ran that game completely.
But there were a couple of good finishes there as well.
Yeah, no, of course. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
the defense was incredible.
Yeah, Mikhail Tadze had a good tournament.
Is that the one who went to Lyon?
I want to say so, yeah. Because he was
at
Mets.
He was at Ajax at the time on loan, and then we sold him. He was on loan at Mainz from Ajax. We signed him, loaned him out, then sold him. I have no idea why.
Did you make a profit?
I don't think we did. I think we sold him for the same amount.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, if you sign someone and then sell them on for profit, then that's all good. But
yeah,
I think it's something that who was it? Someone else did the same thing recently. You lot signed a bunch of young players who ended up never playing for you.
Angelo
sold.
Angelo did the same thing. Yeah.
Chelsea to Strasbourg.
Yeah, Chelsea on loan to Strasbourg and now Al Nassr. Yeah. And he's doing really well actually. He's doing well. But Kvaratskhelia is a great player. I just think that they're missing that kind of top striker because of course they got rid of Osimhen.
Yeah, I felt that. I'm not going to say it.
It is funny because obviously we were talking about Conte at the start of the season and saying, "Oh my God." Oh, pause.
I don't know why it's flashing. That was good.
It's very funny that we were talking about Serie A at the start of the season and how the players just weren't happy with Antonio Conte and his training, and now they're top of the league, and they're crushing it.
Smashing it.
Yeah.
Lukaku and Conte, mate,
Yeah.
everywhere they go, they do well.
You could tell that those two are a good pairing. You know when you sometimes get those players where they kind of go together and they kind of move clubs and like it's just that's the player that buys into their system.
Gets the best out of them.
Gets the best.
He's a good manager, that's the thing. Like, Conte is a good manager. And I think
he's not bad.
with the quality they've got, he should be able to do well.
He's not bad.
I think that's a bit harsh. I think he's a very good manager.
He's won a Premier League at the end of the day.
He has won a Premier League with the
White Chelsea.
Because he had that great season and then he just got dropped out of nowhere.
But I think that was because he didn't get the players he wanted. He wanted Lukaku and he didn't get. He got Morata.
There's a bit of a downgrade.
Yeah, there is a bit of a difference.
When
There's
you
a
say it like
bit of
that.
difference in
Like,
style
he wants
of
a
players.
physical guy, and then he gets a guy who falls over if he gets touched. So
You've got a point.
I mean, obviously in this Napoli team right now, he's moved away from his traditional back three.
Yeah, he's gone back 4.
Yeah.
Gone to a back 4. He's got the mighty Scott McTominay running into the box and he's scoring loads and he's just on fire.
Have you
at all
seen
levels.
I think the director of football loves him.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Oh,
But isn't the director of football like half Scottish, half
I think he's
Italian or
I
something?
heard something like that. But they love him there. He's doing really well.
Have you seen the clip? It's like some fake commentary of when Scotland beat Spain. And when Scott McTominay scores against Spain, there's some fake commentary going around and it's very funny.
I haven't seen it.
I have to see if we can get a clip up at some point. We'll try and put it down below if we remember. But it's quite funny, and obviously McTominay is just bags, and this is the right club for him, and I'm happy that he's doing well.
Yeah. The only thing with Conte is that he falls out with the board a lot wherever he goes. Eventually, that is the sort of thing that ends up happening. There definitely is a pattern. I mean, at Tottenham, he had that full-blown meltdown at St Mary's, in front of the press, which was brilliant to watch. Like that's probably my favourite press conference clip I've ever seen. Him just like absolutely just going mental at the players, the staff, the board.
So when he called everyone like
He was going for
basically said
everyone.
Everyone's terrible.
Well, yeah,
I don't
he
think
was
so.
like-
Yeah.
he was-
it was a terrible team.
But he was like, this is the he was like, this is the history of Tottenham. Like, this is the mentality.
Yeah.
This is the mentality of the
But
But
club.
it's
had a
funny
meltdown.
that every manager who's ever been there, Josie said the same thing. Ange says the same. Maybe it's just Tottenham are shit. Maybe it's just Tottenham are shit.
They're a virus. They need to
Yeah,
go.
they make managers
They
have
need to be around
meltdowns.
kids.
Alright, if you get back onto
Yeah, if you got any more games, you gotta cover.
Atalanta won 2-0 away. The base. The next
Venezia.
League winner shout. I was right to say it. They could still win the league.
I don't think they're 6.
They are not winning the league.
they're not going to
Henry.
win the league against
They might win
everyone else.
Europa League if they drop down.
Yeah.
But you can't drop down
You
anymore.
can't drop down.
No.
They got rid
You
of
get
that.
straight eliminated.
Yeah,
Which is,
that's it.
I think, makes it worse. But I don't like the new
I
challenge.
like
think
it.
it makes it better.
Well, we can talk about the Champions League format probably another time, but
Yeah.
I am actually a fan, so
Oh,
I'm on the other end of the scale.
Am I just on my own here? Just like not like.
I think there's as we'll talk about another time. There's a lot of factors in terms of more games and stuff. It's a bit.
That needs. Yeah, we'll look into that another time.
The final game I'm going to talk about is Como.
Yeah,
Como. You said it right the first time.
Says Fabregas. He's doing a decent job. They're mid-table.
For a newly promoted team.
Yeah, it's very
Is
good.
Is it Pepe Reina playing? Is Pepe Reina playing for them, or is it? I cannot
I don't know
remember.
if he's starting, but he
Varane
is.
just retired,
Right.
Because he got injured.
Because I know Alberto Moreno was playing left back, and what a
Yeah,
player!
he's-
What a player he
Yeah.
was! What a
They've got Catrone out front.
Catrone.
Catrone! Wow.
He was at Wolves. At one
I still
point,
remember
wasn't he?
that after
Yeah.
Manchester United lost the Europa League final to Villarreal, and then you've got like Alberto Moreno, Manchester United, get out,
That-
get out,
That man.
get out! I absolutely love it. This is for the fans of Liverpool who's going, I love you, Alberto.
That man is the epitome of little man syndrome. He is just the world's biggest midget, and he can just basically.
I love
Funny,
him.
gets
I
under
love
his skin.
him.
It's just
He's
incredible.
brilliant. He's
There's a
brilliant.
reason he's playing in the bottom half of Serie A whilst we're still winning things.
Well,
He
he,
was even playing.
well, he plays.
Exactly. Got a point. Any other players for that game stood out?
They've got Sergio Roberto as well. I'm just right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In the field.
Sergio
wow.
Roberto. I'm surprised he left Barca. Like he should have been their captain. Like,
Nah, he was always going to leave because he was a fringe player at this point.
Yeah.
He was never really going
but
to
he was their captain. He was one of the captains of the
He
squad.
was because they didn't have anyone else who could be captain.
They still don't. He could have still
Yeah.
been captain.
Ter Stegen would be, but I think he's injured.
He's
isn't he?
now
He's
because
out.
they signed Wojciech Szczesny out of just nowhere.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures of him just smoking outside the stadium. He just does not give a shit at all.
No.
People commented on it. He was like, "Nah, I'm not going to change my habits.
Yeah, he was
I'm
like,
happy as I am."
it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly
I
that.
love
Great
Polish
football.
people, man. They're just awesome. Why don't we, like our good friend Pav, or came on the podcast, check that out if you haven't watched it already. Both pods that are out there on the ether. Sorry to just a bit of
Fair enough. I'll head on to
Eredivisie.
So I will start with PSV, who are still unbeaten.
They won every game. haven't they?
Yep, 9 games, 9 wins. They won 2-1 away against AZ Alkmaar. They dominated the game, 17
result.
shots,
it was-
75% possession.
When did the winner go in?
They scored the first. They scored 2 in the first half.
Ah,
They were
okay.
2-0 up and they
It wasn't
conceded
a-
in the 90th minute.
Okay, right.
They're going to go to the opposite side and go for Almere and Valvik, who still haven't won a game. Valvik,
Amazing.
18th, 1 point, 1 draw, 8 losses,
Oh.
and Almere with 3 draws and no wins.
Not looking great
6
for either
losses.
team at the moment, is it?
One
It's
slightly better than the other.
Not
but-
looking. They're both going down. I'll head on to probably the best game of the week, which for my heart wasn't the best. But Hercules losing 4-3 to Ajax.
Yes.
Ridiculous game. We went down 3 times in that game.
Go on.
And then
Say his name.
Wout Weghorst
The big man, fucking
won it.
back up slabhead, the other slabhead at Manchester United.
Wout Weghorst won
Sorry, I
the
had to
game.
do that.
2 goals, 2 shots, 2 goals.
Yes.
So that kind of says it all. Played 31 minutes
Yeah.
and scored 2
The
to
big
win us
man.
the game.
What a legend of Manchester, I have to say. What an absolute... He'll go down in the history books, one of the greatest of all time.
Are you saying he's like a cult hero?
Yes, he is.
Right, okay.
But it's what
So
I said.
he
It's what I
goes
said
to
though. Right?
legends of like Odin Agallo and... Who was the other one we had? We had another one.
I can't even remember the name.
There's another one. I forget who it is. Oh, Martel Sabitzer. The legendary one-season wonders of Man... Vegas has to be
One season wonder. How many goals did he actually score for Man United?
enough.
On that note,
Really?
I'm going to get back to him now, actually,
Yeah.
because it's what I said though in terms of in the Dutch league, because the defensive quality is not great. A kind of bullyish kind of striker works.
Mm-hmm.
We had the same with Van Wolfswinkel.
Yes.
Same thing. Where I think Huntelaar, where you get these players that they're physical. They're not going to do well in the Premier League
Yeah.
because the defenders are so physical. Whereas
Yeah.
you come to the Dutch league,
Yeah.
you can kind of bully people.
Yeah.
He's got 3 and 4.
It was
already,
not a similar player, but again with the likes of Dirk Kuyt when he came back
Yeah,
to play.
Dirk Kuyt.
Again, he
What
could play
player.
a lot longer because
incredible player.
you don't have to be as physical, do you? So
Yeah,
you
no, he's
kind of
incredible.
Just chill.
Scored the
Gonna
best
then-
hat trick ever.
I'm gonna then go on to
British hat brought
Feyenoord, who won against Go Ahead Eagles 5-1
Ooh.
away from home. Then they made it look easy. It was easy, to be fair.
Who is the new manager for Feyenoord?
The Feyenoord manager? I know they changed, but I actually
Well, now the
can't
Arne
remember.
Slot is with
I'm
us.
pretty sure he was from like the lower
It's
half.
Brian Prisk.
Yeah,
Okay.
he came from Eredivisie. He was managing. the
Yeah,
team.
Danish.
Oh, was he?
Who did he come from?
I thought it was.
Actually, I don't know who he came from, actually.
It wasn't a big appointment. It was a bit of a risk. I
No,
feel
it was a
like.
bit of 50-50. Once
Yeah.
again, Feyenoord have a Champions League game against Benfica today, which will be interesting.
Well, Benfica are on fire.
Yeah,
in the
that's
Champions
what I mean.
League,
There's
yeah.
some good Champions League games today. I'm
There is,
realising
yeah.
now.
Yeah. I mean, I rate Benfica for that one just because they haven't had to play. They're not tired or anything. They've got some rest.
They probably rotated their squads at the weekend, didn't they, for the cup? So
Yeah.
Oh, so there were games.
There were
just wasn't
games,
league.
yeah.
no, it was,
You could have talked about the cup games.
There was so many cup games.
Yeah.
Every team.
The
played
massive.
the cup.
Just can't be arsed.
Well, no, it's like you think they would have massively rotated their teams. I can imagine. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's not great. I'm gonna go on to now. Probably the most boring game was Willem Svee and Fortuna Sittard 0-0.
Yeah.
Literally nothing happened in that game.
Nice.
Fortuna Sittard had 23 shots, 2 on target.
Oh wow.
It's funny.
Willem Svee had 5 shots, none on target. So it kind of shows the quality of the game.
Yeah.
We had notes done on all of these games for you. All of them have like loads of notes. Willemster and Fortuna Sittard, there's just nothing.
Yeah,
And then just move on to the next game.
there's literally nothing to
Nothing
talk about.
happened.
The only other game I really want to talk about, which I've lost it here, was Valbeck and Twente, who picked up their first point, was a 2-2 draw at home. They were winning 2-1 until the 91st minute where they conceded an equaliser. So they actually could have got their first win and threw it away. Once again, they conceded 17 shots.
Well, you know what the problem is then, isn't it?
Yeah, their defence is not great, but other than that, I think, as I said before, PSV are going to run away with the league. There's just no stopping it.
Yeah.
So there's not really anything else I can say about that.
What's the gap between first and second?
The gap between first and second, let's get up here. I'm pretty sure it's quite close. It's 5 points.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got PSV first on 27, Utrecht on second on 22, Ajax third, Feyenoord and fourth, both on 16.
Damn.
So there's a massive, there's
Look at
an 11-point jump between first and third.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then we've got about 5 or 6, so between third and 12th have about 3 points between them.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's a bit of a rocky one for now, but
Cool.
it is what it is.
Right.
Players.
So that's an update on all of the leagues for you guys. Obviously, no Portuguese league this week. But we are now going to move on to our players of the week. We're going to give you a very quick, 10-15 second summary in each of the players. We'll vote for which one we want. That person gets a point. Ubaid is standing in for Dan this week, so Dan will get his points, although I think Dan doesn't need his points since he's so clear at the top of the table.
He's on 7, isn't he?
He's massively clear. And Tom is in a bit of shit because obviously he can't get any points this week because he's not here.
I mean,
You can do.
You can come in.
You haven't got any players. Don't come in for the player bit actually because you haven't got any players. But come in for the quiz. We'll let you do the
fair
quiz.
enough.
But yeah, again, he's at risk of potentially not doing so well this month. I mean,
the thing is, right,
Where
one
is
thing
he?
I was mentioning earlier was the quality of the Eredivisie is so bad that it's never really going to be the same with, looking at, even these 3 leagues here.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to have, the week where Troy Parrott scored 4. You've got to do that to even get a chance of beating, Lewandowski.
Yeah.
I mean, it does show because currently you are last by 2 clear points.
Yeah, exactly. It's
So you may have to do a forfeit this week.
league is
And I am
pretty
not
shit.
inventive. It's probably going to be a football shirt and it's probably not going to be one you like.
Don't worry, there's a lot of teams. Don't like
Although I will have to buy that shirt, which is going to be a pain. But
Oh wait, no! If it's the one I'm thinking of, I'm not coming in. If it's what I'm just okay.
I
you know
will
what?
fly to Amsterdam and I will force you to wear the shirt.
Oh, wow.
I will put a lot of effort into this.
Big statement.
Yeah, I want to see the next clip of Locke going to Amsterdam.
My trip to Amsterdam.
To make Jamie wear a shirt.
Should we start for keepers then?
Yes, I've got mine up, so I'll start. Oliver Baumann, remember the name? He's that guy on FIFA you pack who's 82 rated every single time, basically. He's that guy. But he did have a good game this week. A 3-1 win for them over Bochum, where he saved a penalty and then made 3 crucial saves, which, let's be honest, won Hoffenheim the game in a bit of a relegation scrap because they aren't doing too well, Hoffenheim. They are 14th out of 18 with Bochum bottom. This could have been massive for Bochum, lifting them out of the kind of automatic zone. And obviously it keeps Hoffenheim out of that relegation playoff match. So it's a big win for them, and it all comes down to this guy because it could have been 4-3, let's be honest. So, yeah, one penalty save and 3 kind of clear saves.
Nice.
I am going to go for Alex Ramiro, actually, of Real Sociedad. Made 3 saves away from home in their 1-0 victory against Girona, going to Montelivi and keeping a clean sheet against Michel's side is really, really difficult. And Ramiro managed to do that and help his side get 3 points. Only their 3rd win of the season as well, so they've been struggling, Real Sociedad. And yeah, Ramiro, solid performance from him. Made a couple saves, kept a clean sheet. Cannot complain about that.
Nice. I'm going to go for Mikhail Brouwer, the Utrecht goalkeeper. Made 5 saves, got an 8.4 rating away from home against Groningen to keep their unbeaten streak going. One of 3 teams unbeaten. 69% accurate pass rate, 91% accurate long balls.
It's pretty impressive.
I said 5 saves and was probably the reason why they kept a clean sheet away from home.
Yeah.
And they're still unbeaten.
Nice. Who bet?
Jan Sommer kept a
Ooh.
clean sheet away against Roma. Made 3 saves and he won man of the match. Inter first.
I mean, Roma are a big team, and obviously that's a title match.
Yeah.
I mean, Inter right now.
I want to say they're second.
They're second,
Yeah.
Roma are 10th, but It's still a tough place
Still
to
a
go.
big game.
Yeah.
Still think it was harsh to sack De Rossi, but that's not a topic of conversation for right now. Okay, how are we voting? I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to vote for Ubaid because that's actually that's a shout.
Yeah.
Big game, like massive like standard.
Wait, how many saves did the
Yeah.
keeper make?
3.
3. And then
Same
how many
as
whose was yours again?
But Bauman. Oh, cheers,
Sorry.
mate. Thanks for that.
Sorry.
Said he wasn't that good.
Oh
though.
no, I'm just being honest.
Oh, now you've got to give me the point out of guilt. 3 saves and 1
3
penalty.
saves and 1 penalty. Well, penalty save.
No, 3 saves and then 1 penalty save. So 4
Okay.
total.
So 4 together.
Okay.
And then obviously it's a relegation match.
Right. Yeah.
I think I'll go for Ubaid.
Okay. I'm gonna go Henry.
We're kind of split here, aren't we?
No, because
I
I
think-
voted for Ubaid as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So
yeah.
me, you vote for Ubaid. Oh, is it down to you? Who do you vote for?
Well, I'm not voting for you.
Right.
So you win.
Ubaid gets the point.
Yeah, that's pretty
I'm
smart.
voting for Jamie.
Yeah, fair.
I was kind of hoping a bit of honour.
You didn't realise.
So Dan has another goalkeeping point. That's fun. Dan's really crushing it at the moment. Jesus. Let's move on to our defenders, and winner can go first.
Okay, thank you. I'm going for Parisi from Fiorentina.
Nice.
Oh, wait, these are down. He kept the clean sheet in a 6-0 win away, and he got a goal.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Who was it against though?
It was against the 1-6-0 away.
Did you say Lecce?
I want to say it was that. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was this.
How can I remember that and I didn't remember the
You've got
Bauman
a
thing?
weird
Weird
reference
memory.
to him then.
Weird
What I
memory.
would say is that is a weak opposition, and obviously it's like us beating Southampton. Like it's like
Did you beat Southampton?
9-0, remember?
Oh, yeah, fair. That was a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, still I remember that. Or us beating Barnsley in the cup.
Oh, we're not doing that again.
No.
That was a good game. I enjoyed
What a game of football!
You weren't there, I remember. Old Trafford was bouncing, that's all I'm going to say.
It's office rocker.
Surprised it's break, man. After everything.
Lloydie Poos, you want to go next?
Lloydie
Yeah.
Poos. I don't know about that, but Daniel Vivian is the man that I am going to go for. Athletic Club 1-4-1, of course, at home against Espanyol. He made the most passes in the match with 72, and he got himself a goal. So, all in all, a very good performance from the Spanish national team defender.
Nice.
Jamie.
I've gone for Van der Hoorn. I've gone for Van der Hoorn. Another Utrecht player, clean sheet, most interceptions. Once again, kind of same
was
as
the
the
score?
keeper. 1-0 away from home to Groningen. Not the best opponent, but
But very similar level, I would say.
yeah, no, Utrecht are second in the league.
Oh,
Groningen
yeah,
are
yeah.
not great.
He used to play
so-
for Swansea.
Yep.
I was wondering where I remember the name from.
So
That
he's
guy.
the one who joined from Feyenoord to Swansea. Everyone was raving about him. First game, scored an own goal, where he tripped over himself and the ball goes in the back.
What is it about talented
So-
players in Swansea? Just crumble. Like something about
It
being
was
in
towards
Wales.
the end.
just-
Towards the end, though, that
Yeah,
they had a
it's
few. They had a few interesting managers.
Yeah.
Cool.
Once again, it was clean sheet, most interceptions. Did really well to be
Yeah.
fair.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I might have this one just because I've got a fullback, and they tend to get better points.
Do well.
Yeah, they do. And my guy's done very well, and it's Mitchell Weiser, if you remember the name.
Bayern man.
Ex-Bayern, ex-Bayer, and now at Werder Bremen, and he's probably their best player, let's be honest. Like by a little way, he's been their best player for a couple of years. And today's no exception. Played in the right wing-back role for Werder Bremen, in a kind of back 3-4-2-1. Got a goal and got an assist in a 4-2 win against Wolfsburg, who again, that kind of mid-table clash, pushes Werder Bremen up 2 points behind Dortmund and 2 points behind a European spot. So they're chasing when they were kind of in the relegation battle. I think they were in Bundesliga 2 a little while ago as well, and now they're chasing that kind of European spot. And he's given them the win today.
Seems. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I think I'd go for him.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think-
Henry gets the point.
Yeah, we
Point
can't-
for me.
We can't not when you've got a fullback who gets a goal and assist.
Yeah.
You can't not.
No,
so
it's difficult. It's
My
yeah.
first defender point of the month, which is nice.
Fair enough. Do you want
Love
to-
how you know that. Yeah.
Well, I keep track of the score.
he's doing it.
Yeah,
I keep track
I
of the
know.
score.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't not.
Midfielder. I feel like who said they had a really good midfielder? You went first last time. You went first.
Cole Palmer.
Cole Parney.
Cole
Yeah.
Palmer did a stinker against Chelsea. Against Liverpool, sorry. Get it right.
Be a bit worried if he did a stinker against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Against his own team.
You went first last time. Let's go with.
Oh, me? Okay.
Let's go with you.
I've gone with Ibrahim Osman, Ghanaian right midfielder.
I feel like you might be slightly bending the rules here, but I'll let you
Not
have
really,
it.
because
We've done this before.
We've classed.
Done this every week.
Right,
It's a bit-
right midfield.
We've done this every
I'll
week.
let you have it.
We've done this
Right
every
mid,
week.
Don't even try it. 19 years old. They won 2-1. Created 5 chances. Got a goal. Sorry, they won 3-1. Because he got a goal and 2 assists. 4 shots total. 5 chances created. 100% shot accuracy, and 75% successful dribbles. Just at 19, dominated the game.
Is this the guy who was at Northland? Was it this guy who signed for Northland to Feyenoord?
I think he was. I'm gonna have a look now.
There's that
Sorry, it's not
football manager knowledge coming in.
Because the 3 of us are
I got
doing.
the score wrong, but it was 5-1. I got the score wrong.
It was
I
5-1,
don't know how, but let me have a look here.
Because obviously me, Jamie, and then Dan have an FM save going on where we're all the Danish
Yep,
clubs, and I'm Northland, and I remember seeing his name.
So he went from Northland to Brighton, and then he's on loan at Feyenoord.
He's on loan at Feyenoord. I was going to say I feel like I remember the name. Yeah. Nice.
I think, kind of says it all. We kind of dominated the game. But yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
You go next. I'm not going to say anything because I'm going to annoy somebody. Go ahead.
Cool.
mate.
My player is Alex Berenguer, usually a winger playing in attacking midfield for Athletic Club against Espanyol. He got 2 assists and a goal. Created the most chances in the game. 2 big chances created and helped his side get a big win at home.
Nice. Smashing it. Ubaid, your turn.
Cole Barney, not Cole Palmer. He's got 2 goals and an assist and a 6-0 win. That's pretty much it. But
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Simple as.
Yeah, we've got some good midfield.
I'm going to change mine because obviously I did have the unluckiest man in football in because he got the goal, kind of a very crucial goal against Bochum. But I'm going to go with his midfield partner, Tom Bischoff. 19 years of age, come through the Hoffenheim Academy, got an assist today, but he did quite a lot more. So 2 chances created and then 1 big chance created. So setting up the team's most important opportunities. A 95% pass accuracy from the middle of the park. 2 out of 3 dribbles successful. 3 passes into the final third. 3 accurate long balls out of 3. 4 out of his 5 tackles won. 9 recoveries. 8 out of 12 ground duels. And 2 interceptions. So a good, well-rounded performance from their new centre mid.
Yeah.
Solid.
I feel like you guys still win. That was a bit of a weak one from me, but still, like as a 19-year-old, a potential FM1 kid next year.
Fair, 19.
Yeah.
Good stats.
Who are we voting for?
I'm probably voting for Lloyd's.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go for Lloyd as well.
Okay. I'll go for Ubaid.
Fair.
Oh, you're getting more points. I'll go for
Well,
him.
and Zeal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a 2
Dan's
point.
running away with it.
Dan's
Yeah.
already won it. I'll go for him.
Okay. Amazing.
So hang on. So Lloyd, you win.
Yeah.
that.
I win that one.
Yeah.
Alex Berenguer.
Is that another point for you? So this is the first time anyone but me has won midfield.
Oh,
'Cause
that's interesting.
I usually win this one for some reason. Don't know why. Let's move on to the attacker where Dan has won everyone so far.
Oh, wow, really?
Yes. So who wants to put their best foot? Actually,
Could have sworn I won.
the holder can do it. Ubaid, you go with your attacker and let's see if we can beat it.
Pinamonti.
Shashwolo. No, okay, but he was at Shashwolo.
He scored a brace. Oh no, he scored a brace for Genoa against the Champions League side. Bologna.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Big statement.
Yeah, I was
Very
going to
big
say.
statement.
Do you want to go next?
Who wants to challenge first?
Right, I'm going to go for Mamadou Sylla. As I said, he didn't get a goal or assist in 47 La Liga matches. Real Valladolid have not won at Deportivo Alaves since 2020, so it's been a little while since they've got a victory there. And he got a goal, got an assist, created 3 chances, 1 big chance created, got man of the match, helped his side get a massive 3 points, which lifts them above Las Palmas and Valencia into 18th in the table. And just, he was really, really good. When I heard the commentator say that like he's not got a goal or an assist, I was like, what? Really? So this guy's playing brilliantly. I was like, what's going on? But yeah, for me, massive game towards the bottom of the table, and he stepped up and got a goal and assist.
Cool. I'm sorry, boys. I think I might have won this one. I forgot. I have Harry Kane, who scored a hat trick.
Yeah. And it was against Stuttgart.
It was against Stuttgart, who aren't exactly a tiny club that haven't performed well recently. I mean, 5 shots on target, 3 goals.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I think I
was trying to sell Mamadou Sylla to you guys.
I'm going to go for Valverkorst.
Yeah, I was going to say, you tried
came on for 30 minutes, 2 goals, 2 shots on target, won 100% ground duels, 100% aerial duels, 22 touches. Was pretty good, to be fair. Won us the game.
Right.
I'm voting for Jamie.
I have to go for him, unfortunately. I've got to go for Henry.
I would go for Lloyd, but I think I've got to go Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so tough. I don't
Jamie's
know
had
what
a
to
good
choose.
shout, to be fair. I do rate Fakehurst.
United legends.
He is a United legend. I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm voting for him, but
2 goals in 30 minutes. Was it away or home?
It was away.
Away. Or 3 in 90. I'm going Jamie.
Oh, come on.
2
well,
in 30.
I'll vote for him as well then, as long as you don't get the points.
Yeah.
Fakehurst is a great shout. To be fair,
I
if
did 2 goals in 30 minutes is pretty
I
good.
feel a bit hard done by with the hat trick here.
Yeah,
but
but
I was going to vote for you anyway. To be fair,
I just think it's
I think it's the fact that he
You
came on within
sabotaged
half
me.
an hour.
2 goals in 30
Well,
minutes.
Dan, I feel like you should vote for Dan in sympathy because he's ill.
no. He
Nah,
gets
he's running
minus
away with
points. He drops points
for
for
ill.
being ill. He's not that.
I think he's a...
He's fine.
The only thing for me is the fact that Valverkorst has come in 4 games and scored 3 goals and got an assist.
Yeah.
He's been ridiculous since coming
So
first.
that is Jamie's first point for being a player. His first player point of the month.
Woo!
I told you, our league is just not that good. We need Troy Parrott to score 4 goals.
Yeah, every week.
He hasn't scored before or after that game where he scored 4. That's going to be the
So-
only 4 goals he scores all season.
So Dan is now double the number of points of second place.
Right.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Well, so, but he's on 8.
He's on 8 and you're on 4.
I'm on 4.
But that might all change
we need
after
to
the
cancel
quiz.
Serie A.
We do need to cancel Serie A. Have a week off. No, you're on 3.
Right.
So
Anyway.
let's get the quiz out. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do you want to come
Hop
in?
in.
Yeah.
Need to get that chair.
Whilst you're there, grab the whiteboards as well. What? Nothing. Shush.
Hey guys, I'm on camera.
Yes. So let me.
Oh, it's his show.
I feel like we should have like a. Fuck a writer. I feel like we should have a little intro jingle. Maybe we can get your sister working
yeah,
on
let
it.
us know if anyone wants to make us a jingle for the.
Well, you've got a musical sister.
We
haven't
have
you?
got a musical sister and
So we-
ex-musicians that come on the podcast.
So we could do a little jingle, a little quiz
Ex-musicians,
jingle.
Sorry, current musicians who are blowing off actually.
Yeah.
Tanya.
So welcome back to the Blue Podcast Purple Show quiz. We're going to work on that name.
Yeah, you're definitely going to
We're working on that name. This week, it's a Serie A quiz hosted by our guest host, Ubaid.
Yes. Come on.
Nice. What are the questions this week, Ubaid?
Of course, they're all multiple choice.
Oh.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Harry.
Nice.
Okay, so shall I start with the first question?
Yep, get it going.
Question number 1. Who is top scorer for Serie A? Thuram?
Retegui.
Retegui or the LeBron James of soccer?
I'll put a second.
Yeah.
What was the first one again?
Thuram.
Remember, if you get the question right, you get a point. It's not like whoever's closest gets a point. It's
Well, it's multiple choice. You can't even get
You
who's
can't get
closest.
close.
yeah,
Well,
no.
I guess you can, but
But yeah, so if me and Tom both get it right, for example, then
We're both getting.
we both get a point. Yeah.
okay.
I'm going to explain. Just make sure everybody knows.
This could be any of these.
Alright.
Literally.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
LeBron James.
Thuram.
Retegui.
I went with
You two
Tegui.
are right.
Yeah.
Get in! Come on!
Thuram had such a great couple
Get
of...
in.
Didn't Thuram get player of the month for the first 2 months?
He was doing really well, yeah.
Damn, that's a good... Retegui's kind of coming back because he kind of
just
flopped
went-
a little bit, didn't he?
He's a great player.
Well, I just went for him because Atalanta are scoring so many goals.
He's a great player. Let's go second.
Yep.
Second question.
This is an amazing name, by the way. Vincenzo Italiano
Goodness.
left Fiorentina this summer to join which Serie A side? This is not multiple choice.
Oh my gosh.
Say again.
This is not multiple
So it's
choice.
another Italian team.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, read the question again, sorry.
Vincenzo Italiano left Fiorentina to join what team?
Right, hang on. Let me work this out in my head.
He only joined in the summer.
Right, okay.
So it's not...
This is a good question.
it's not them.
This is good because just there's flipping 20 teams. It could literally
It's not
be.
them. It's got to be an upgrade, surely. He can't have just left and gone to a worse team. It's not them. Is it them, maybe?
I have two in mind.
You're saying a lot of things that.
Yeah, we
No one's going to understand.
You guys at home really understand what he's going on about.
Maybe as well.
It's not them because I know who that manager is. It's not him.
Just write your answer.
Yeah, literally.
It's not them, but it's not them.
Yes,
It could be them.
Could be anyone in the league.
It could be. It's not
As long as they're not in the division.
As long as they're not Fiorentina, it's someone in that league.
True.
Maybe it's a trick question.
Okay,
Maybe he stayed.
Yeah.
Maybe he stayed.
It should be Syria.
Shouldn't have written Chelsea though.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm ready.
I've done my best
I've
shot.
guessed.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Milan.
You're right.
Is it Bologna? Oh, no, Lazio. Oh,
You have to
man.
excuse my crude.
I
drawing
was
for that.
thinking it was either Bologna or Lazio.
We're just going to make it 3-3. First time
That is-
anyone's
I
done
knew
3-3.
it wasn't Lazio because Lazio is Saudi.
Is he still there?
He's still there.
I knew it was Dan, and I had a feeling he'd talk about Bologna at some point. So
Oh yeah.
Again, Dan didn't write these questions, but
Fair enough.
got to be in the mind of the quizmaster.
I've got no points so far. I'm not doing well.
I'm with you.
Got one more.
Bro, you need to get off bottom
I've
spot.
always taken you.
I can't do anything.
We're
We're the same points.
So we're level.
Same points.
We are
Are
level.
you sure I'm on 3? I swear I was on 4 last week.
I think
Well, you're on 4 now.
I'm on 5. I'm on 3.
No, you're on 4. actually. I don't
Got
change.
2 points, Muppet.
3 plus 2 is
Fuck you. I didn't
5.
see you on 2.
Good maths.
Yeah,
Alright.
How many got MSC?
You guys ready?
so have you.
And he
We're
can
on the same
count.
level. We're on the same level.
Oh, you lot. Fucking hell.
Which side have conceded only once all season?
Is there no multiple choice for this one, no?
No.
No,
Sorry.
fuck it.
He said they're all multiple choice and only one of them was multiple choice.
I apologize. I saw the first one with multiple choice and I thought, okay, they're all multiple choice.
Oh
I know who
no.
it is. I think I know who it is.
My bad, mate.
I'm gonna get. Oh, fuck. It was them at one point or another. I don't know if it still is.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess that it still is.
Have they only conceded 1 all season?
I think so because I think there's a lot of draws in there. There's a lot of 0-0 draws in there.
Right. Okay. Are we ready?
Please be right.
Was ready?
3, 2, 1.
Juve.
I went for Juventus.
Well, Juventus is right.
I
That's
knew it
it!
was them.
I had Juventus and had to cross it out.
Come on!
So this week we've got Jamie with nothing again.
Come on.
So you can't blame the Eredivisie's performance on that though. That,
No, not on that, but the Eredivisie in general.
it was Liam who covered last week, wasn't it? And he was, you were just
no shot.
you was just putting. What was he putting last week?
I've
It was
got
like
no idea.
I've got no idea.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you, man. Even when I'm there, I ain't got a fucking clue.
So Jamie with one with no points. I've got 1, and then you've got Tom and Lloyd with 2.
2 for the quiz. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just pop the scores on the doors in my phone, and then we will do a little outro.
Who won each position?
Yeah.
So,
I've already done it.
Oh, you've already done it.
I've got it in the spreadsheet.
Amazing. So technically, I've got 3 points this week. Love that.
I'll take 1 better than what I did last time. Cool.
1 is better than none.
To be fair, the Eredivisie, the quality
2.
is shit.
Lloyd got.
Given the French League and the Nations League when they lost.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah.
Dan didn't get any
Oh, was
points.
that last week?
Last week.
Jamie got that.
peak. Last week.
I would have done Netherlands. We actually did something.
So that was a great little quiz segment from us again this week. Currently, the winner of the quiz segment and the closest to challenging is Lloyd, who's got 5 points from quizzes. Tom and Dan are not far behind with 3 points each, and then I've got a point, and so is Jamie.
Does that mean I've had 1 player selected from the goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, forward? Because I've got 6 points.
Sure Lewandowski got it once.
Yeah, I've got 1 point if I've got 5 from the quiz, right? Because I'm on 6.
You got a midfielder.
I got a midfielder
Wow.
this week.
I'm
I got
sure
everywhere this week.
No, I'm sure Lewandowski got it 1 week.
That might have been last month.
Ah,
So
right.
it's-
Yeah, it's per month.
So it's October.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Cheating.
That makes
Just didn't
sense.
mention it to us. So.
We'll do a quick roundup and then an overall. So currently in last place is Jamie on 2 points.
How many points from players and quiz?
1 and 1, I think.
One attacker, 1 quiz.
Yeah.
I've got 4 points in second bottom, so I need to be careful just in case he has a comeback. Tom has 5 points, so he's a point above me. You had a good week. And a point above him is Lloyd on 6 points, so it's kind of to even up a little bit now. And then top is Dan, or Obey this week, I guess, and kind of cover, on 8 points. And then overall, It's quite level other than Jamie. 2 people on 8 points and 2 people on 11 points, but I'll only say the 11-point people. So drawing for first place at the moment is Dan and Lloyd. Overall. So one of you will get the reward, which I still haven't decided what it's going to be yet. But thank you all very much for watching another Purple Show. Please leave your thoughts down below, and if you have anything you want us to cover next week from your leagues, please let us know. Please give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.